Hello everybody, Door Geek here. Going to do a quick impromptu video. And this is going to be about the Remix Mini I literally just got in the mail. Have not even had a chance to open it up yet. So let's first try to switch this camera view, see how this works. Okay. Not bad, not bad first time. Okay, let's crack this thing open. Still have the shipping label on it and everything. Remix, this is actually their second device. They did a Remix Ultra tablet. Remix Ultra tablet was billed as the Microsoft clone, Surface clone, and that's what they really pushed it as. I believe it was built in the same factory, and this is their second device, the Remix Mini, aka the world's first true Android PC. Nothing spectacular about the box. Definitely does feel like strong cardboard. It was shipped in, I want to say, 4 days from Hong Kong. I don't want to say the Hong Kong Post Office, sound like Steve Gibson, but it was from Hong Kong Post, I believe it was. Take off this plastic. Gotta cut this plastic here too. Okay, let's take a look at this puppy. This is the one that the Android on it. I don't know what it's going to come shipped with, but I know it's going to be upgradable. I believe the 5.1 or 5.01, which to be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to. Now the gimmick with this is it is a completely customized Android experience. This is not your standard Android. This is completely customized. Here is the entire quote unquote computer. Not a whole lot to it. You have power, Ethernet, 2 USB 2.0 ports, HDMI, headphone jack, and what looks like a SD card slot. On the top here, this is supposed to be a capacitive button, if I remember correctly, but it does not feel like anything different. I can tell you that. So what else we got in the box? I'm not at all wowed by packaging, but it does seem like they did an okay job. Got your Remix Mini manufacturing date, quality assurance number, quick start guide, description and warranty. Yeah, great idea. Sure, yeah, great. And then 2 things down here. One is going to be the power cord. One is going to be the power wart, the wall wart. This is what I was worrying about. I was worrying that this would be gigantic. So let's take a look here. This puppy. See what we got. Much smaller than I was afraid of. In fact, palm size, dare I say. This is equivalent to most Android phone chargers that I've seen. Let's see what's in the other box. I'm going to get this now at the HDMI cable, which I do not need for this setup. I already have one hooked up ready to go. Okay. This is HDMI, standard HDMI, really short. I really hope you're close to your screen or you're going to be upset. Okay, I'm going to first comment on the build quality, and I'm going to say for $40, I got the 16 gig of storage, 2 gigs of RAM. Build quality for $40. For $40, to be honest, is pretty good. Feels solid, feels good. I'm going to power this puppy up now. I already have a computer. Yeah, I'm going to use this computer. Let me switch this input. Okay, HDMI, no signal. Now I have to run around and hook up this power plug. Let's get this thing going. And I will say, notice how long the first boot's going to take. Because the first boot, typically with any and all Android, is the worst experience. After that, it does seem to get better. I'm going to use a all-in-one keyboard and mouse trackpad combination that I really have become a fan of here. It's a Logitech. Let me try to get the camera at least a little bit straight here. Um, Keyboard trackpad combination I'm going to use is this. It's a Logitech, I believe it's a K900, K400R. The only way I can describe that is it's like butter. Just works. Okay, I'm going to run around back, plug this power up. Let's see if this power plug is long enough. Really, really hoping it is. I'm going to try to cheat. Oh, yeah, plenty of room. Okay. Monitor's already turned on. Plugging it up for its first time power. I do not see any light. Touch the top of it. Oh, there is a light on. Okay. Let's see how long this first time boot up is. Even on quality phones, I've seen the first time boot on phones take upwards of 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Right there, press F2 for recovery mode. That's a very nice touch. Very happy they did that. Let's see. Now, I will say, I do not expect this to be like my Android, which, to be honest, is the only fair way to think of it. Okay, select your language. Switch on my keyboard. There's my mouse cursor. Let's go next because I am English. User agreement. Don't read. Adjust your display area. That's nice. You can make it smaller or bigger depending on your display. So that's good. Hit next. Hook it up to my Wi-Fi. I did not hook up the network cable. And I do not care if you guess my Wi-Fi. Because really, I already have enough control over my network. Believe I hit connect. You hit enter. We are not getting at least a connection yet. I am clicking connect. Obtaining IP address. I'll say this is definitely longer than I expected it to be on most devices, especially with the wireless access point being about 2 feet away. Should not take that long. And I'm very impatient. Try this again. Connect. Again, I do not see anything on the screen changing, which is not good. Which means I might have to hook this thing up hardwired. And I'm okay with that. Give it one more try. Go ahead and hit connect. That time happened pretty good. Okay, system is already at the latest version. That's a really good sign. Because updates can take a while. Okay, definitely is desktop like. I have 4 icons over there: Trash, Google Play, File Manager, Settings like 5, and Remix Central. Got 3 buttons down here. One is for download, so I can monitor what I am downloading. That's always good. E- e- Escape key did close the window. I definitely like that. The circle is home or desktop. Then you have the Jide logo. You click there, you get like a start menu like of all your applications, and it comes really lightly installed apps, which I really do like personally. As I like to call myself a power user, so that's nice. Right here, a power option. That's also very nice. Now down here, we definitely have some more things going on. The 3 button menu. over here is like the notification menu, uh, where you can easily and quickly turn stuff off, like do not disturb, GPS, auto hide taskbar, which I do not like, screenshot, settings. I got my time, calendar, immediately accessible right there. I do like that. My wireless settings also right there, really easy to get to. Keyboard settings, which is always nice. I got a little arrow over here. Ah, volume, Bluetooth, memory cleanup. They have a automatic um, uh, garbage removal sitting there waiting in the taskbar, waiting to remove stuff. Let's go to the Play Store and let's see if there's any pending updates. See how long this takes too. Remember, we are on Wi-Fi, so let's see how long this takes. I really do wish I had a touchscreen monitor because I do think this would really work well with a touchscreen monitor. I'm not sure if I try launching Google Play from here, so I positively click it. There you go. Uh, Checking info. It's going to ask me to sign in. Enter email address. Password. I'll be right back. Okay. Sign in. By signing in, you agree to terms of service. Yep. Little accept button down here. I really wish I could get this camera a little bit further away. Checking info. Back up your device and apps. Go ahead and say sure. Google Play loads pretty quick. And bam, I got myself some updates. Let's see how long these updates take. This to me is a good judge of how well an operating system is matched with operating system. I will say, owning the original Moto X taught me something. It taught me that when Android is focused towards a piece of hardware, you get a much better experience in the operating system, and that's what I'm expecting with this. Uh, I will say my network speeds I'm getting here is fair, nothing fantastic, nothing to write home about. I would not expect to use this for massive bulk uploads or massive downloads of any kind. Um, but in all, I'm genuinely pleased with the interface. It does seem like it's working fine. The notification shade is definitely different. This is one of the things that they changed and they optimized to where now you can see the download manager is handling the download separately, and beneath it is the Google Play. And down here, my taskbar, there's a number one on the Google Play icon indicating there's something in the notification shade for it. So what I'll say is they definitely tried to polish this uh in their own way. Let's take a look at the file manager. That this was one of the things that they kept showing off over and over again. And first off, notice it's in windowed mode. That's nice. If I come down here, I thought I could change it to full screen mode, and I do not see that here. Oh, right here I have a maximize button. Just click that. Now it's just like a normal desktop full screen window. Now it's not in full screen. I got my pictures, music, movies. That's all good. Okay, now we did get at least one download done. Looks like everything is downloading too. So let's try to see what this remix central thing was about down here. Never saw that before. Okay, automatically launches Chrome as the browser. I will say I do like the fact that Chrome is the default browser. Remix Central, best apps for your remix. So this is good. They're giving me curated stuff. So let's go ahead and click it, see what we get. Jide.com/remixos/apps. And unfortunately, the first thing they shove down your face is Facebook, but I guess most people do want that, and I would think a fair percentage of people who would want this as a desktop re replacement like OS would also want that. Twitter, Google Plus, Facebook Messenger. I believe that's Facebook Messenger. Gmail, WeChat, Skype, Telegram, MS Word, and Excel. They need to have these up higher on the list because I think normal people would love to have that on there. Google Photos, Evernote. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, and they have communication, productivity, games, and others. Games, Clash of Clans, Hearthstones, Angry Bird, Bomb Squad. Nothing special, nothing fancy. YouTube on here, which I'm sure the YouTube playback is just fine. Let's make an obvious check. And I do not see Netflix anywhere, which that does shock me. No Netflix all on the page. But I do like the fact that this is Chrome. Let's close that window out. Now you see it's still resident down here in the bar. I believe if we tap, hold down, and pull up, that's how we can quit applications. At least that's one way too. Let's see if we can quit them from down here anywhere. No, it doesn't look like it. No. So that's at least one way you can quit an app. Just drag it up off the bar. Let's take a look at this. Google Play is still going, doing the update. So far, I'll say I'm pretty okay with this. I think it's running pretty well. Um, if you don't load it up expecting Android like on your phone, I think you'll be happy, and I think you'll be pleasantly happy. If you want to give this to somebody as almost like a replacement desktop, where all they need is Facebook, Google, one or two other things, this can definitely work. Now, there's a reason why I already knew at least some of the stuff. Let me find my mouse. Some of the stuff that was in the other, that was in that OS. Um, about 7 days ago or so, I I got this from Amazon. This is a Jide Remix, and my face just turned really red. Jide Remix Ultra, which is a Surface clone. I believe Surface Clone 2. Uh, uh, Surface 2 complete clone where I can take a keyboard from a Microsoft Surface, connect it right there with the magnet, and it works just fine. I can use the Microsoft Surface Power 2, and it will work just fine. With intermittent use at work, I'm literally getting 10 plus hours of battery life at work, and so far I'm really liking this. Let me get a little bit of a better shot of this thing. Um, it's definitely built very well. I want to say it's built in the exact same factory as the real Microsoft Surface, the quote unquote real Microsoft Surface. Definitely built with metal, has your kickstand, has the SD card reader in the back, the two stop kickstand, got yourself a camera, microphone back here, power adapter over here. I mean, a power button, volume rocker, little vent holes, really hard to see, little vent holes, volume rocker, uh, headphone jack, micro USB. I tried to charge this thing with micro USB over 10 hours. I didn't see 10% battery gain. So I highly encourage you carry around this charger. More vent holes. Keyboard is the exact same keyboard as the Microsoft Surface. Types fairly well as long as you're on a flat, solid surface. Types very, very well is what I will say. Now I'm not the best for putting on screen protectors. So there's all kinds of little divots and holes everywhere. But let's see how quickly we can get this thing to boot up. Because this, I was very shocked with as well. Pleasantly shocked. There's the Remix logo, and my phone, which is a OnePlus One, fine phone. In fact, I don't see any reason to upgrade it yet. Still, this thing still boots maybe just as quick, if not quicker. I would say I always wish I had more RAM, just because that's a plus on Android. More RAM, better experience. But as soon as I booted this thing up, I immediately had 3 updates. Um, the 3 updates took me up to Android 5.02. Uh, I can tell you right now, $350 for this thing, I think is well worth the price. This even came with more software on it, but this is $350. Okay, the Jide Mini Remix Mini I got for only $40. And I know it's not that expensive. You can still pick one up, and I highly encourage you, if you like Android, if you like the ecosystem of Android, if you like playing with Android devices, you will be pretty happy, pretty happy indeed with the Remix Mini. If you want to hear more talk about Android, more discussions about Android, do not forget stop at podnuts.com. That's where we do a whole bunch of podcasts and a whole bunch of conversations. We do have a show specifically geared towards Android called Android App Addicts with myself, Mark Cockrell, and Eric, the manager. It's a whole lot of fun. I want to thank everyone for watching this, and I'll see everyone later.